This one blew you away. Last minute, fourth quarter,
Mm-hmm.
on the complete opposite side. Zach was able to catch this after its win. Beyond Utopia. Before you do,
Yeah.
these numbers were insane. 4.2. It had a 9.8 coming out of the fest.
Yeah, on IMDb.
What resonated with you, man?
Well, I mean, it's obviously a fascinating subject, right? Because this is a documentary that takes hidden camera footage from a high stakes escape from North Korea, and one of the obviously most fascinating regimes and awful places on Earth, right?
In comparisons to a lot of other terrible regimes, yeah.
And I think there's just a fraught edge of your seat nature to anything depicting that kind of journey. You really do feel like you're on the journey for lots of parts of it, but it's also a documentary that has all these really interesting interviews, all these really revealing glimpses of life in North Korea, or what the experience of a North Korean is like, particularly the experience of a North Korean who is leaving the country too.
It's a lot of good movies.
I just think it's a fascinating subject handled in a fascinating way. It didn't end up being the top documentary for me of my list, but I know a lot of people who came away from Sundance thinking this was the best documentary there. It won the Audience Award for U.S. documentary.
People were like, this was also available online. It was one of the last minute editions, and out of all of them, Steph Curry going to Apple, but no, not online for the fest. This one was, and I to me that says a lot. I appreciate that. A lot of people love this one. I respect it a lot. I also have it high, but not as high as some of the other ones we had. It could be another thing of just seeing these other documentaries we're about to mention, just taking it far and away.
Had I not seen the Vice documentaries in North Korea, I think I would have had this one higher.
I think that's what it is for me. It's like the food and country thing, where it's like, North Korea is bad. I knew that.
Yep.
So this is like for the people who haven't seen that, it breaks it down to a crazy degree. Junam has that longing of an immigrant who left a war-torn place. There's a lady who does give a whole speech about missing home, regardless of what happened over there. It's what she knew. My only thing with it, and it was interesting because the filmmaker here directed or edited 30 plus features. One of them being Loose, one of my favorite Sundance ones. It was the editing that just took me a little bit. And I could be completely wrong. That's completely fine. Because that was one of the ones where I had told you guys, I'm like, this is really good. It's not up there with the best, but it's getting really rave reviews. Make sure you watch it. I feel like the music was very overbearing sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely tells you how to feel in moments.
That was my only thing.
Yeah.
People are loving this. Give it the watch. It may end up being one of your favorites because, as you said, it won some really big awards.